This video has absolutely nothing to do with politics and everything to do with estranged family. So if you want to consume that kind of content, stick around. But this video is really geared towards a handful of people on the planet. Aunt Rita, Uncle Roger, to my cousins Joey and Mary, and to my only sibling on the planet, Michael. Given the fact that you guys haven't wanted to have a thing to do with me or my family for years, it never really crossed my mind as to whether or not you guys were consuming my content on here. I know my audience is large and I use my real name, but just didn't think you guys would ever waste your time consuming this content. But lo and behold, earlier today, I make a piece of content in which I discuss what it is I talk about on my podcast episodes over on Patreon, my paid subscription service. And one of the examples I give is that I told a story about how one of my uncles was shot by cops on one of my aunt's front lawn. And don't you know it, just a few hours later, that aunt's daughter goes and pays to get access to that subscription service. Uses her real name in the process. Not exactly a wise move. Snoops to the end, huh? Don't worry, the story's accurate. Did you guys also pay to get a copy of this book, The Tale of the First 45 Years of My Life, A Grateful Life? There's a whole chapter in here about you guys. Nevertheless, since I have your attention, since I know you guys are watching, do you get it now? All those years I told you that my mother had undiagnosed mental conditions, that she had a screw loose, that she was not fit to raise kids, and the evidence was there in the fact that she was beating the fucking shit out of me, and I was told by every family member, including all of you guys, that I was nuts, I was imagining it, it was all in my head. How dare I talk about my mother that way? So I remove myself from the situation. I go off and have a life on my own. You guys continue to ignore the warning signs year after year after year, and what happens? She dies alone in her condominium. You guys have to go there to find the body. And where do you find her? In her bedroom, lying literally in a pile of filth. Garbage piled up on either side of the bed, higher than the bed and the nightstand. Literal trash. Was that the condominium of a mentally stable woman? I know, I got the pictures. I have all of the photographs of the inside of that house. Is that the condominium of somebody that's got all their faculties together? Or maybe were the things I was telling you all these years true and you guys just chose to put the blinders on? You guys did that to her. And I'm glad that that's the way you found her, because now you guys know I was telling the truth. Thanks for the subscription money.